Hello, everybody. All right, we're going to try to get this on the TV too so I can read it. Because if you've been here before, you know what I'm doing. If you haven't been here before, I'm trying to figure out how to work devices. And I'm not very technical. Just saying. In fact, it's pure pitiful how bad I am. Okay, so what's everybody doing this week? We are decorating for Christmas. We're still decorating for Christmas. All right, y'all. I've done the math again, and I'm getting good with this math stuff. It is 15 days till Thanksgiving. That's not very far. And 42 till Christmas. So, y'all got snap, get busy with it. All right. First and foremost, we've got to talk about the fact that it's Veterans Day. And if you have a veteran in your life, you need to say thank you. And if you don't have a veteran in your life, search one out. They're around here. Say thank you. But don't just do it on Veterans Day. My mother's very good about, she'll see them with them little hats, that say, World War II, and, or they'll have a Navy ship on there, or something like that. Hey, Glenn, how you doing? Hello, Scott, how are you today? I'm glad y'all came by to say hello. But, it doesn't have to be Veterans Day. It can be any day to say thank you to them, and show your appreciation. Buy them a cup of coffee. If you can afford it, buy them a cup of coffee. They will really appreciate it. I'm glad you caught me too, Scott. Nicole, hey, how them puppies? I want to snuggle those puppies. Y'all got to go on Nicole's and see them puppies. They are adorable. And they're going to be really precious right around Christmas. And I'd be putting me some Christmas bows on them puppies. Just because it'd be very, very cute. But yes, appreciate your veterans. And I might add, hello, Robert. I might add that you show a little appreciation to their families. Because if you've ever been on a military base, it's not always fun. Yeah, so be appreciative of the individual who served and their families who serve in a different way. All right, all that being said, I got some more information. All right, y'all, I know y'all are all over the globe. We're global, don't you know? But I'm here in Florida. And yes, the iguanas are falling out of the tree because of the cold.
Hooray!
Oh, Nicole, I'm looking forward to you putting them little scarves on them puppies. I want to see that for sure. That'll be precious, just absolutely precious. Um, the iguanas, they're falling out of the trees because it's getting cold. Now, it was cold this morning when I got up. Now, it's not Nicole's cold. Nicole's in Canada, and it's not Alaska was actually, it wasn't as cold in parts of Alaska as it was here. Now that's pretty sad. Uh, Show and tell. V, how you doing? I did not see you much today. I looked for you, but well, now Nicole, don't laugh at me. Yes, it was chilly here this morning. I had to wear socks. It's chilly for me. So I'm going to give y'all a weather report. Okay. We're supposed to be, it's in the mid 40s. And we have 23-mile-an-hour winds. See, for us, that's cold. Now, I know for y'all it's not. But we don't get freeze weather very often. But for us, that's chilly. Hello, my dear. By the way, red really is your color. Only hope. Uh, that really, it's your color. You need to wear that more often. Max, you know I love the name Max. Oh, you've been cleaning. Oh, you were cooking yesterday and you cleaned it today, V. Oh, the mercy. You a busy woman. Oh my, you had 7 inches of snow, Nicole, and 22 degrees. I hope well, you had to go outside and feed all them animals, didn't you?
Freeze my ass off.
Mother, did y'all hear that? She said the A word. My mother and my husband do not do cold very well. I'm just saying. They really, really don't. He about froze to death. He was a popsicle this morning. And Mama's got on sweatpants. She's got on socks and slippers, a sweatshirt and a sweater. And she's got her blankie right next to her. Mm-hmm.
And Tracy's got the freaking fans on.
Well, I have the fans on because I need circulation. I can't wear a lot. I get hot. And last night, it was a little chilly. And I told my husband, well, happy birthday, honey.
Happy birthday.
Darren, hello. And well, it's not your birthday, but happy Pearlman. Hey, did you ever get a deer, Pearlman? I've been worried about you. I'm worried about you. Happy birthday. I won't sing because, well, my granddaughter, I sang to her this weekend for her birthday, and she said, Granny, really, you don't have to. That's kind of rude. But if y'all looked and saw my cake, my Little Debbie's Swiss roll cake, went over fabulously. She was thrilled. Okay, Pearlman, you going on Thursday, and are you going to go Thursday and Friday? See, I just don't know about that. I think maybe I just have to starve. Yes, I love Christmas, Scott, which is actually escaping the suburbs. But yes, I love Christmas. It is my holiday, and this is not my only tree. Mother and I put the lights on the pink tree today because the baby wants to decorate it. It's her tree. And we got the white tree put up, but don't have the lights on it. That's the Michigan Wolverine tree. That one's not up. The photo tree, that one's up. The snowman tree is up. And the elf tree is up. Yeah, I love me some Christmas. We got the I think we found most of the nutcrackers, and so they're up. I've had to do a little operation on some of them.
See a picture of the cake.
The cake, the Swiss roll cake, Glenn, it's on my YouTube thing. You can find it. It's easy. Oh yes, I try to get every bit of Christmas I can muster. I love it and I enjoy it. Well, I don't know exactly what that means, but I'm sorry if that really is the case. But the Swiss roll cake went over very, very well. Tomorrow, I think I'm going to make pumpkin cookies. Not cookies made out of pumpkin. They'll actually be sugar cookies, but they'll be in shapes of pumpkins. For Thanksgiving, because my husband loves him some cookies. So I'm going to do that tomorrow. And then, oh yeah, see, Sand, Christmas is my holiday. Now, y'all know I've got a big black dog named Max. And so part of my motif for the holidays is I collect black dogs, black Labradors. And so, yeah, they're so precious. Aren't they cute? But, so, yeah, you know, I do. And I don't pay full price for anything. We buy everything on sale after Christmas. And then you hide it into a container. And your husband never knows that you did that. But you got to take the price tags off. Because if you got new stuff with prices on, he'll go, where'd that come from? Got to be smart about it. Well, thank Thank you very much. Well, actually, Mama went shopping today. She bought, I've been collecting these ornaments. And so every year she gets me these ornaments for part of my Christmas present. And so I got those today. I'm very excited. Oh, I love the coziness of quite honestly, Nicole, you are exactly right. And Scott, thank you very much. But the coziness of the holiday, and the I love just putting the music. Oh Lord, the woman is wiggling my camera. Sorry about that.
Oh, sorry.
The turning all the lights off and all you have on is the Christmas lights. And my ornaments all have some type of meaning for me. And so I love that. I just love it. I don't need any gifts, really and truly. Now Mama buys me these because I would buy them for myself because I collect them. They're part of my holiday collection series. But this is there's a whole mess of them. That they're the garden club of Vero Beach, and so we've been collecting those for like 40 years. And then there's this, which is Hallmark. That these things have gotten ridiculously expensive.
Okay, I'm glad you're safe. Take
But
care.
my son is
Tell
on a trip,
Dylan
and so
and his wife we said hello.
yeah, so
Okay,
that's him
love you,
checking
honey.
in.
Bye-bye.
Oh, well, thank you. I haven't done them yet this week. This is left over from last week. But thank you. It's the little things that I absolutely love about Christmas. Like, I know it sounds just absolutely silly, but like this was actually my friend Amy's. And she passed away and I got all her Christmas stuff. And so I look at this, not with sadness, but with the joy that she loved it. And, it's missing a nose, but that's okay. Because she loved it and she wanted me to have it because she knows I love Christmas. So, stuff like that. I mean, I'm very sentimental. You can't take me to a movie that's going to make me cry. Like The Notebook. Oh, Lord. I'm a puddle, just a puddly mess. And so the other thing is, all right, so counting down the holiday. Oh, Lord, I done dropped. Well, I done dropped part of it. But anyway, the numbers go in here, and you flip the numbers. But does this not remind you of, like, Christmas past? It just does. It reminds me of Christmas past. And I just think it's adorable. I got it at the Dollar Tree last year. Wasn't no dollar, though. It was more than $1. But still, just things like that. That make me happy. So yeah, I put it all out as quickly as I can possibly muster. And that usually is November 1st, yes. While he's watching football, I start slowly getting my stuff together. And then is the big push for him to bring in all my stuff. Yeah. So, and then my ornaments. I love my ornaments. They all have a meaning. Yes, that is a stick of butter. But, so yeah, I enjoy that. I can't help myself. Dollar Tree. Have you noticed the Dollar Tree is no longer $1? It's not even $1.25. They've upped their ante. And not in a good way. But, we can't do much about it, can we? So, what have y'all been doing this week? Like I say, I've just been doing. Hello, Forrest. How you doing? Yes, I'm drinking Fresca. Me and my grandbaby love Fresca. But my great grandfather, he called it Fresky. He did not like it. It's been around a lot longer than you might think. It was established in 1966. I'm actually older than Fresco. Good Lord have mercy. There was something the other day. Oh, it was Mountain Dew. You know, Mountain Dew's old. It was like 1948 or something. Um, 26 hours on the road. See, I may have to go to Wisconsin and drive back. And my mother went to the AAA and got a triptych, and it says like 23 hours to get home. I'm like, oh God, I'm gonna have to stop. Yeah. Am I gonna cook a turkey? Well, I have asked, because really and truly, it's Mama, my son, my grandbaby, my husband, and me. I don't like leftover turkey. I don't really like turkey to begin with. I'll eat it,
turkey.
but I don't like leftover turkey. But I love dressing and stuffing, but I'm really not supposed to eat that. Love mashed potatoes, really not supposed to eat that. Don't really do casseroles. So we will do something, but it might not be quite the traditional that everybody else has done. Daniel, thank you very much. I love my Christmas trees. I have had a number of giant Christmas trees because I'm fortunate that my ceiling is very high. But if it were up to me, that baby would be hitting the roof. It would. I mean, I've already spent, if I win that big old lottery, I've already spent money. Me and the balsam tree people would be like this. Leftover turkey, it does. And you can only have like turkey and noodles and turkey soup and turkey whatever for so long before you're like, okay, I cannot put another bite of turkey in my mouth. And my husband loves ham. So, no, it's not a real tree. Lord, if I bought a real tree now, it would. And do you know how much a real tree of that size would cost? You'd be looking at $300 here. Now, I don't know about anywhere else, but here. I like turkey sandwiches maybe the first day on white bread. Well, hello, Stink Bug. I was wondering if you was going to show up. I've been checking on you every so often. Yeah, I think that we might just do some kind of beef or something. I don't know. Thank you very much. I love my ornaments too, Lori. I've been collecting them for a long, long time. But I've tried to go to y'all's farm and look. Oh no, to our farm, I'm not going all the way to Ohio. Not right now.
It snowed up there.
Yeah, my mama said it snowed. She don't do snow. Yeah, I can make chicken salad, turkey salad, and they'll eat that for a couple of days, but yeah, live trees, Lori, are very expensive. I love them. I love the smell of them. I don't like putting the water in there, though, because Granny don't really crawl around on the floor. No. I was wondering how your grandma was doing there, Stink Bug. Oh, she's walking around. Oh, that's good. And she's eating. Oh, thank the Lord. Those are good things. How old is your grandma, Stink Bug? Sand, I appreciate that. I do.
Alabama.
Well, I've been to Alabama quite a bit. I used to go to Alabama for football games. That's a long drive from here. We'd leave Friday night after the high school football game and drive all the way to the University of North Alabama to watch my friend play ball there. That's a long way. And then turn around Sunday and come all the way back. She's almost 77. All right.
10 years on her.
Mama is 87.
Turkey, that's a good idea.
Oh, see, I have thought about that, Glenn, because at certain places you can get them to cut one in half, like breast breast down the middle, so you have that leg on each side, and doing only half because there's not enough of us to really partake in the whole thing, and I take it all off the bone anyway. I don't do the whole plate, the big old bird on the table thing. Yeah. Oh well, I can imagine because hospital food is not very good. Stink bug. Glenn, where do you live? Do you live in Canada? I guess you must. I don't think I knew that. I need to get a ledger and like keep track of where everybody lives. Maybe get a big board. I saw somebody, Rita had one, Rita's Roost, and she and her grandson, they had this big old map of, and they would put pins into where everybody lived. Okay, you live, alrighty. Do you like hockey, Glenn? Well, now, Stinkbug, how are you feeling? I've seen you. You're not that big. I have seen you. My son's the same size you are, and while he's tall, y'all are tall, yes. In fact, bless his heart, before he could leave today, he had to help me put the, y'all can't see them. What are they called? Nutcrackers. This is a baby nutcracker. I got this size, and then I got big nutcrackers too. Not huge, but big. So yeah. Oh, baseball? Okay. Oh, okay. Well, so you weren't thrilled with the World Series then, Glenn. I'm sorry about you having some health issues. I have to say, overall, Granny's pretty healthy. But I try. However, this is a vice. This is not good for people to do. They should not drink soda. Definitely not diet soda. It is my vice. So, yeah. No, you're not a Sasquatch, no. I'm sure, Glenn, you wanted the Blue Jays to win, but I really wanted the Dodgers to win. I don't do baseball anymore because I got overly saturated with it as a child. Yes, amen to that. You're exactly right. But because we lived in Vero Beach, Florida, and so the Dodgers spring training was in Vero Beach, Florida, and so we went to the games a lot because you could skip school and not get in trouble for it. What would you do? Go to a ball game or sit in class? We went to a ball game. Oh yeah, see, I like Sprite Zero. I don't like Diet Coke or Diet Pepsi. I like Diet Dr. Pepper. I like I like that Zero Mountain Dew. I like Diet Mountain Dew. Oh, you like boxing? I can't say. Stinkbug, I noticed you smoke cigarettes. I noticed.
Lung cancer.
Mama used to smoke. I smoked for a brief period. I think we've all had a little bit of. Now, my husband, he smoked. He gave it up cold turkey, and that was probably 15 years ago. Yeah. But everybody's got a vice, and everybody's gonna do what they want to do. So you live your life the way you want to. Back to your boxing. See, my son watches those ones. What are they called? They just beat the snot out of each other. They kick and I don't know. They kind of sort of look like they might be doing some karate-ish and stuff. And I don't know. He watches those things, and he's got some friend of his that's real good at it. Oh, yes. We got hockey. In fact, we have the Stanley Cup 2 years in a row. With my sister's favorite team, which is the Panthers. That's the only team that I've got to go in their home rink because my brother-in-law was working, so she asked me to go. So I'm a Panther fan, even though we also have the Lightning. I tell you why. One of the reasons why we have so many sports teams in the state of Florida. If you think about it, really give it some thought. We got more than one professional basketball team, more than one professional hockey team, more than one professional football team. Let me see. We got soccer. Anyway, these big paychecks that these men get and women for some of it, it's because they don't have to pay a tax on it. That's why we have these teams here. They like the fact that they don't have to pay an income tax on that money. Whereas if they live somewhere else, chances are they do. Few states don't. That's it. Multi martial arts. That's the one, Glenn. Oh, they do. They just beat the snot out of each other. I can't hardly watch it because it's good, and blood doesn't bother me at all. But it's just, it looks painful, you know.
Vicious.
Just vicious, Mother says. What are you doing? She over there fitting to eat some peanuts. Y'all like peanuts? We're high on peanuts around here. We love
I know
peanuts.
that Alabama boy does.
Hey, Steele, how you doing? Mixed martial arts. That's exactly what it is. Now, y'all, DG Outdoors has got a second channel now. He's now playing games. Now, I don't quite do games. I mean, I play solitaire on my phone, but like, you know, the video game thing. So y'all might want to check that out. Carolina Country Home. Hello, how are you doing? I appreciate that. I do appreciate it. Nicole, we are a peanut loving family around here. If one of us ever got a peanut allergy, we'd just be sunk. We really would. Do you like boiled peanuts, Nicole? We like all kinds of peanuts, but boiled peanuts, delicious. Yes, the honey roasted are fabulous. And peanut brittle. Mama and I could put a hurting on some peanut brittle. I make that during the holidays, generally speaking. And do y'all make Chex Mix? I make Chex Mix, but I don't make the one that's on the box. I add all kinds of fun stuff to ours. Not multiple, right? I don't know. It's when they get in them cages and fight each other. We have boiled peanuts in the freezer, Stink Bug, because my cousin, he's got this pot that's like, you could fit a child in it. I mean, it's huge. And he bought a whole bushel bag full of them. And, ooh, they are delicious. Absolutely delicious. Nicole, I make a Chex Mix, and I make so much of it at one time that it fills a giant laundry basket. Because I don't want to have to be making it, you know, over and over and over again. And, yes, it's delicious. Oh, yeah, peanut brittle you can make with, as long as the peanuts haven't gone rancid, because peanuts will go rancid. But peanut brittle is fabulous, just absolutely fabulous. A peanut butter Snickers? Yes, and I have not had one, but it sounds delicious. Oh yeah, you've got to have. We had chili yesterday. Didn't it? Wasn't it chili yesterday? Yeah, we had chili yesterday. Today my husband had sloppy joes. I had steak. Yeah, Glenn, you're right. What you want me to mail you, Nicole? I'll mail you something, honey.
Chex Mix.
I can mail you some Chex Mix. Well, Stink Bug, see, you've got to get some of that gum like I chew because it makes your teeth nice and strong.
Aw.
You like mints? It's that smoking. It's that smoking. I'm telling you. What kind of mints? Daniel, what kind of mints is it? Well, Nicole, I'll be happy to make you some Chex Mix. Now, are you allergic to anything? That's a very important question. See, we got a little nippy weather for us. Don't laugh, Nicole. It was nippy, so we had to have chili. Well, thank you for calling us nice ladies. Would y'all like to see Mama? When she gets through stuffing her face full of peanuts, I'll have her come over here and say hi to y'all.
Since I'm so made up.
Yeah, since she's so pretty right now. Well, I'm glad that you made it, honey. I try to do it every Tuesday at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I try to make sure that and I try to give you a heads up. All right, y'all want to see Mama? I'm going to show
I'm
you
gonna sit
Mama.
right next to my baby.
Oh, Lord.
We go.
There's Mama. And
Oh Lord, look at my hair.
oh, mine always looks nice. Always.
Peanuts.
Egg drop soup. I'm gonna make. Don't tell Mama, but I'm making her potato soup tomorrow
She makes dynamite potato
because
soup.
she really likes that. See, it says you're pretty. You need to put your glasses on.
Yeah, see, I got mine on. I'm
Um,
reading the stuff on the TV.
the Mama was the one that went shopping and got all them ornaments for me today because I didn't leave the house today. And of course, we put stuff in the mailbox today, unbeknownst to us, because we realized, oh, it's Veterans Day. Their mail people ain't coming. But see, our school system is weird because
Go ahead,
you
you
doing?
just got a little lint. I'm picking a lint pickle.
Lord, mothers just do this. It doesn't matter how old you get.
That's right.
Um,
Bye, everybody.
Nicole said, "Hey, Mama,"
Hey, love.
but we put that mail in that mailbox.
We didn't. You did.
Well, I did, but yes, I wore my nightgown out there, but I did wear my slippers. Stinkbug said you got a boyfriend now, Mama.
Oh,
She don't
I'm
need
not
another.
allowed to have
She's
boyfriends.
not. She cannot pick out men. Oh my word! I have to get my sister to come on here and tell you. My mama's not allowed to pick out men because she's not.
No, you-
She sucks. At it.
Your daddy had two things going for him. He was good looking and he could dance.
Yeah, my daddy was good looking. He kind of looked like Elvis, young Elvis. Eggnog. Ooh, I love me some eggnog. I can't have it no more. Mama don't like eggnog, but I like eggnog. I can't have it no more. Has Stinkbug, has she seen you? I don't know if she has or not.
Beauty is only skin deep.
Yeah, beauty is only skin deep. That's the truth. I mean, good Lord. Your grandpa likes eggnog. I like eggnog. Now, my husband's father, he loved eggnog. I mean, and would just, he'd like straight vein it. And it was like, okay, Larry, you shouldn't be, that's not that healthy for you. Well, Lori, I tell you what, when you live in a multi-generational home, which we do, and we have for 30 years,
1999.
Yeah.
moved in January.
30 years almost, you learn to, Kathy, yep,
You got that right.
Kathy, did you see her? Come here, Mama. But you learn to get along. You know, Kathy. Say hello to Kathy, Mama.
Hey, Kathy, darling, tell them how wise I am, too. They won't believe it otherwise.
Yeah, Kathy is my cousin.
This one talks trash about me, and it ain't true.
I don't talk trash about her. I talk
I
the
sat in the
truth.
chair over.
Talk the truth.
Who cares? It's
Pearl,
trash.
Radar and Nancy are going out to dinner tonight, and he has got some surgery for his, I think his knee and maybe his shoulder coming
His
up.
knees.
Something like that. Anyway, he's gonna be laid up all winter long. Again, it's not a good thing.
Oh, he's gonna be miserable.
So yeah. Kathy said, favorite person in the world. I'm sure you're talking about me, not Mother. But so anyway, see, I think keeping hopeful, I think that's part of Mama's problem. It's not necessarily the taste, it's the texture. But I like it. Tell her to come back. Well, she has to kind of sit on my lap. Keeping hope. Well, see, we got my mama. So, she's 87. And
a very spry 87.
Yeah, very spry 87. And I am 62. And then we've got my son, and he's 26. And then we got my grandbaby, and she just turned 7. So we got a house full, and of course my husband, who he's younger than I am. He is 59.
She's a cougar.
Yeah, I'm a cougar. Yeah, I'm not really, but you know what I mean. See, the thing is, there's a couple of videos on my whatever you call it channel of her talking. It's just her. And we're going to do some more because we want to kind of get a little bit of a family history type of thing going. And we figured it would be easier to do it on mine than for me to start another one for her. Dementia is a horrible thing, keeping hope. We know all about it because I had it for my grandmother, her mother, my mother's mother, and also my father's mother. So I do a lot of things to try to keep that at bay. I don't want that happening.
I like these people.
Mother says she likes these people. I do have to say we have a wonderful community. And y'all go on each other's things and like each other and stuff because it's real important to grow your communities.
Me and Stinkbug are going to take the world by storm.
You and Stinkbug are going to take the world by storm. Well, y'all have fun with that. If I win that lottery, y'all, ooh, Lord have mercy, we going to have us a whole time. In fact, I just told Mama earlier that if I win, there's a rug I want. I know that sounds really silly, but I want a Christmas rug. But I can't really. Okay, your grandma's dealing with dementia. It's interesting the way dementia works, and there's Alzheimer's and there's dementia, and then there's another name for something. Lori, you might know what it is. But it's all of them are horrible. All of them suck, quite honestly. That's just the simple truth of it. Joy, hello, honey. How you doing today? CL Fantasy Waves. I saw you on there earlier today. Yes, Sand, the lottery. The only way I bought a ticket, this is how come I bought a ticket. All right, so I buy these tickets that are like $1 in the state of Florida because I'm cheap. Parkinson's. No, it's not Parkinson's, but Parkinson's is another horrid one.
Lou Gehrig's.
Lou Gehrig's horrid. But the thing is, I won $14. Yes, I'm a lottery winner. And so I thought, you know what? I'm going to buy me one of them Mega Million with my winnings from my other one. So that's the only reason that I spent $5 on a lottery ticket. Because, quite honestly, I'm cheap. having Parkinson's or Lou Gehrig's disease, those kind of things, all those things just basically just suck. I mean, I don't use that term very often, but they just do. Um, oh, okay, alcoholic dementia. I have a friend who has that right now. Yeah, it too horrible, absolutely horrible. Um, See, Fancy, you're cheap too. I'm cheap. Now, my husband, he tries to be sly about it, and he'll buy lottery tickets and hide them from me. Like I won't find them, And he's not very good at hiding them because he hides them in the car. Like I'm not gonna go in the car, please. I'm gonna find them. So yes, Alzheimer's is like I say, Lori, it's horrible. I worked at a nursing home, and we would have fun, and you get to know your residents, and they get to where they think that like you're their people, because sometimes their people don't show up. And so it's a terrible thing to watch. Oh, so Stinkbug, you can talk to each other on the telly? Y'all are special friends. See, I don't think I have anybody that. Oh, Stinkbug, you just put your phone number on here. You want us to call you? You better delete it. Your phone will be ringing off the hook with like wackadoodles. You don't want a bunch of wackadoodles calling you at 3 o'clock in the morning. Lord have mercy. Can you imagine?
I just got a boyfriend. He's already two-timing me.
Uh-oh, she says you're two-timing her now. Stinkbug. I told you she can't pick men. Okay, you only give it to a few people? My husband's phone rings all the time. All the time. And one of the problems with that is that it's his work, okay? And it's these, like the alarm company and these people asking for, and it's like, oh my word. 3 o'clock in the morning, the alarm goes off and it wakes me up. Well, I don't go back to sleep. I'm up. Ta-ta, that's it. I'm done for the night. I hate it. Well, I don't know how popular you are, Stinkbug. You might know lots of people. I don't think that many people have my phone number. I know Nicole has my phone number. She's never called me, but she has my phone number. See, I don't have thousands of people watching me every day.
I'm just saying, we get on there with Stinkbug, we will.
Oh, is that it?
That's it.
Now, my dog seems to be kind of popular. Have y'all noticed that? He's gotten right popular. And today he was like playing peekaboo with me. I don't know what was going on with that. But he's precious. He's precious and he's sweet. In fact, my cousin Kathy, the one that was just on here, she's the one that went to the breeder and found him for me and picked him out because I wanted a specific temperament. Oh, honey, you may never have a quiet day. With all them critters and people, you may never have a quiet day. Monday, I was here all by myself. There wasn't a soul but me home, me and the dog. I was almost at a loss. I was like, okay, what am I going to do with myself all day long? But I entertained myself. I put up Christmas stuff. Okay, Stan, see, my dog, Now, you want to see some cute little dogs? You go on Nicole's page and look at them puppies. Ooh, they are so cute. They are precious. If I only had me like some goats or something, I'd be buying me a puppy from Nicole. But I don't have nothing for them to guard.
We got to wait to win the lottery to get a big.
Yeah, when we win and we buy thousands of acres of property, then we'll get us a big old dog, another big old dog. But okay, so we've also got a cat. It's a tuxedo cat, Freya, and Freya and Max do not get along. They hate each other. It's a bit of a it's a bit of a pain in the butt, to be quite honest. But it is what it is. The baby girl wanted both, and so what do? You do both. He would pretend to have a lunch. That's funny. Oh, I can only imagine that they are just like little poof balls. Well, see, 330 acres is nice, but as long as you don't have to leave a lot. See, that's my thing. I don't like to have to leave home a lot. Aren't they beautiful, Sand? Aren't they just the cutest little things? Well, see, Joy, Freya, the cat, is very temperamental. Now, my daughter has a black cat, and it's a ragdoll cat, and that's a sweet kitty cat. Do I get the dog presents? Well,
Nutty buddy.
He does like a little snack, and I generally make some kind of like little Christmas cookie that's for the dog. And yeah, he'll get something from the Tractor Supply. Well, see, Mama is very well protected. Not only can she protect herself very well, but we're good at it too.
That's so sweet.
One of the things that Max, he likes, because we've done this with him, because I worked for a vet for a little brief period of time, and she said, you don't have to give them a big old fancy treat. You can just give them an animal cracker, like people eat. And that's perfectly fine. And so that's the treat that he gets most of the time. But yeah, we'll make him certain stuff. But he does not get a lot of treats. Oh yes, Kathy, you do. My cousin Kathy, she is a sucker for a dog or a cat. Big time. Ask her family. She'll let them all in. Well, my dog cookie recipe is really kind of easy. It's basically, I get the oldest peanut butter in the house, the one that's like fixing to go bad, and mix in some flour and that peanut butter and a couple of eggs, and then roll it out. That's it. That's all I do, because they don't need anything else. Oh, I had a basset hound. Her name was Ladybug, and she was a sweet, 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 sweet soul.
Stubborn as all get out.
I tell you what, Max is probably my last dog, because it is very confining to be able to go anywhere. Mama has to stay home and watch him, and she don't really like doing that so much anymore. And so he's probably my last one. Yeah. But yeah. Oh, Ladybug was a sweet basset hound, and I've had a white German Shepherd, and then I've had.
Talk about Ladybug the peas.
Ladybug. See, stink bug, ladybug. Get it, mother? Oh yeah, Kathy will take any kind of critter. I would like to get something for my grandbaby, like a bunny, but I don't want to have to take care of it, so she's not gonna get nothing. Now, if we won the lottery, another story. I'd be getting me with them Highland cows. Mm-hmm. Joy, I'm not surprised that you work with animals. You hear? And she's clear across the room, Kathy. See, Kathy's been to my house, so she knows Mama's clear across the room. Yes, you do have a lot of ladybug, stink bug. I think that, have y'all ever had bunnies? Like pet bunnies? I think bunnies are a nice pet for children. Because if you're good, you can train them to go in the litter box. But you got to make sure you give them something to chew on. Oh yeah, Kathy, honey, them Highland cat and them fainting goats, them little pygmy fainting goats. Mm-hmm. And them frizzle-legged chickens. I'd have a very exotic farm. Yeah, I would. It would be it, and I don't know what kind of. I don't know if I have a specific type of cat that I like. Kind of just like sweet ones. I like sweet ones. I had my Miss Cotton. Now Kathy knew Miss Cotton. Miss Cotton was sweet, sweet kitty. She was white. She was sweet, sweet kitty. I miss her.
Her getting in the baby seat.
Don't wash what? I missed something. Yes, Barbara. My neighbor had a cat. That cat lived 15 years. Not cat, bunny rabbit. She had a bunny rabbit that lived 15 years. It was, oh, your bunny. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can only, I don't think I've ever bathed a bunny. I think my daughter has, because she's had bunnies. I've never had a guinea pig. I've never had a guinea pig. I've had fish, aquariums. I've had aquariums. Pearlman has aquariums. I had saltwater and I've had freshwater. They both work. And see, that's yet again another reason why I need to win the lottery, so I can have somebody clean. Yes,
They
dear.
eat and poop. We don't need them.
They eat and poop. We don't need them. That's so sad. However, thank you, Kathy. So far there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that are totally decorated, and 2 more that are up but not fully decorated.
There's 6 decorated. You forgot the elf in the dining room.
4.
Oh, well, this one's at
5.
I
There's only
counted
5
that.
decorated fully, and 2 that are still
I
alive.
counted the pink one.
The old woman can't count no more. So sad.
Snake? Oh dear.
Oh no, I don't want a snake. No,
I don't
no,
like
I don't
spiders
want. I
and
don't want any snakes or reptiles of any sort. I wouldn't mind necessarily a turtle, but no, that's okay. I don't really even need that either. Hey, Alan, how you doing? No, I don't do snakes. We have snakes that live in the yard, and that's their home. And every once in a while, they like boo at me, and it about gives me. I about have a heart attack. Do I have a big house? Well, I don't have a huge house. It's not a tiny house by any means, but yeah. So it's pretty good size, you know. And not all of my trees are huge, you know. The 1, 2.
Oh. Well,
4 of them are 6 foot.
poor Alan.
What happened? Oh, I'm sorry you're not having Christmas, but I'm sure you have a good reason for it.
He's only 30.
Well, no, you know what? I don't think I would. Oh yes, Dwayne. That's my husband, Kathy. He was out there this weekend trimming all the hedges and the trees and all that, so he can, he and Emma are going. That's my grandbaby. They're gonna do the lights and all that stuff out in the yard this weekend.
We got fairy lights now.
Alan, you're so funny. I should make Kathy one. Let's see here how I do that. I always forget, and then I have to go back and yeah. There. I am given power. Well, we were talking about, my sister and I were talking about Christmas past. And, it's always interesting. Oh, here he comes. Oh, there he goes. Hey! See, he just goes like this. But, I love to think about Christmas when my children were little. Oh, yes. You are so right. Kathy, he is very taken with that grandbaby. Okay, Barbara, yes, well, I will definitely have to do some kind of walkthrough or something once I get everything decorated the way I want it. And, because the thing is, I know not everybody really enjoys the holiday, and there's a lot of different reasons for that. I mean, there's a ton of reasons for it, and that's okay. But don't steal anybody else's joy at the same time. So I think that what happens is when people try to steal your joy for whatever. If your joy is in football, or if your joy is in going out to eat, or whatever, you need to respect that those people have that's where they find their happiness. You got to be respectful. And no, you're not being disrespectful. I don't think, Stink Bug. I think you're just perfectly fine.
He's just a good old boy.
In fact, if you got to be a problem, I don't have a problem with zapping you, so to speak, like I do the dog if dog's misbehaving, which I don't do that very often. Well, see, that's me, Joy. I only want goodness. I only want. I am too old to put up with people's tomfoolery. I mean, I have to put up with his, as he goes.
Yeah.
And he practically runs through the living room because he's scared to death I'm going to put him on camera. But the thing is, we all have to have some tolerance. And we're not all going to be agree on anything. That's why I don't talk about politics. We're not going to agree on politics. We're not going to agree on religion. I mean, I'm a Christian, and take it or leave it. That's just the way that is. No, I'm not going to zap you. Do you know what, though, Stink Bug? I got one of them fly swatters that's got the zappy thing in it that you kill flies with. So you better watch I don't. It don't really work very good though, to be quite honest. Um, See, I don't really. I mean, have a wrench on a lot of different channels, but I very, very, very rarely ever use it. That's just me. So, but so what else is going on this week? No, Joy is a sweetheart. Ohio Valley Prep. Hey, did it snow at your house? We was watching the news. Me and Mama was watching the news, and they had it on a 4 screen thing. And one of the things was Ohio, and it was snowing. And I was like, "Oh, I wonder if it's snowing there." In fact, I can look it up real quick, can't I? Because I do have one of them fancy phones. Now, are y'all gonna be shocked, stunned, and amazed if I find? Look, are you shocked, stunned, and amazed? I was very happy. I may have shown y'all that last week because I found it last week. Um, let's see what it says about the weather. Up there. Oh Lord, I done lost the weather. Do y'all do that? Do you? I mean, my son says I've got everything in the wrong place, and I might, because God knows I can't ever find nothing on here. Okay, right here in Florida, it is 53 right now, and it says that we're gonna have a low of 40. We ain't gonna have no snow. But come Sunday, we're gonna be back up to 81. So that's my weather. And our place in Ohio is 33 right now.
Oh, Pearlman.
Perlman, did you leave us, Perlman? You come back. Well, you don't have to pay me. I'll just talk to you, stink bug. Okay, Sand, you're in Colorado? Whereabouts in Colorado? I have some friends that live in Colorado. But anyway, we're fortunate in our weather. I say we're fortunate in our weather. Now, if you like my daughter, she just can't stand it because we don't get the seasons. If you want the seasons, do not come to Florida. But if you want more good weather, Thornton, Colorado. I'm not sure where that's at. Okay, have any of y'all flown lately? I have my friend Carol. She's supposed to fly out tomorrow to Nashville. I said, girl, you better check that airport, that flight schedule. You might be having to turn your butt around and come back home. Why, thank you, Kathy. You know how I am. I got to have the cute things for the holidays. That's a good song, Let It Be. And I'm not really a huge Beatles fan. I like, well, old music. Yeah. So,
My era was the best.
Mother says her era was the best. I think everybody thinks their own era was the best music.
Birthplace of rock and roll.
But I think that I've been listening to Christmas music. I'm trying to download all my favorite Christmas songs. Do y'all have a favorite Christmas song? I have. What's the name of that band? Covington, and they have a version of Hallelujah. It's beautiful. absolutely beautiful. Oh, Ohio Valley prepping. Okay, I can tell you a few parrot head stories because I have been to a few of those. And my friend Radar's Bush Camp actually flew Jimmy and his daughter around Alaska for over a week. So I got some good uh parrot head music. Mm-hmm. And stories. Now, my favorite are his ballads, hands down. If you have his set, this is going back a little bit. It's CD set,
Oh, Kathy's cold.
and it says, "Oh, that is cold, Kathy. You better make sure your pipes don't freeze." Um, in his that set is a book, and it's got his favorite cheeseburgers. And one of the places is like in West Palm. So we drove down there, and it's like a deli. It's like a Jewish deli. And you go in the back and you order the hamburger. It is quite delicious. I don't know if it's still there or not because this was a long time ago, but delicious. Um, okay, you saw him in Vegas. I've seen him, or I saw him. Uh, Great show every single time. Every single time. A part of one of my favorite parts about his music is I actually know all the words, so I can just sing. My children had to put up with hearing it too. Well, see, Reba's so cute. You need to do some more Reba videos because she's very cute. Okay, God bless you, Jerry. That's a very good one, Pearlman. That's an excellent one. I like, oh, mercy. D- Not Dolly Parton. I do like Dolly Parton, but wasn't Dolly Parton. It was, her and her mama sang together. Judds. Winona. That's it. And Kenny Rogers. Mary, Did You Know? That's one of my favorites. I love that one. Kathy, yes. Kathy's mama was my Aunt Pat. That was my mother's oldest sister.
And I saw Elvis twice.
Uh,
Eat your heart.
oh, I bet. See, I bet Reba is enjoying that cold, cause I know Max. It's not snowing, obviously, but he gets that little. I don't know. They get like piss and vinegar. They just get all when they get to go outside. Yes, I saw that. Luckily, they've already got the corn and the soybeans off, so we didn't have to worry about the cold for the place in Ohio. Thank goodness. Yeah, we the last time we went up in the cold, it was in February, and the heater didn't work, and so my husband, Mr. Fix It, couldn't get the part or something. And so he went to town and he bought space heaters and he bought electric blankets. It kept us fine. We were fine. But yeah. Okay, so my husband does like some prime rib, Barbara. Uh, Now where's the Rid Path at? I make a pretty good prime rib myself.
Excellent.
Oh, see, thank goodness I don't have to walk my dog at night. He would drive me bonkers. I think that see, Y'all have never seen me take my dog for a walk. Spokane, Washington. Okay. I've never been to Spokane, Washington. I'm trying to think of probably the very best meal I've ever had. Probably one my grandma cooked. Kathy and I share a granny, of course, and that woman could cook. Now, going out to eat, we had a place called the Red Tail Hawk, and they had an all-you-could-eat buffet. A fancy, fancy place, right on the ocean. And they had the carving of the prime rib, and they had a seafood whole section with the lobster, and it was some. It was not cheap, but it was some good. Okay, I know you work at night, Ohio. Yeah, I guess she does know if Daddy comes home, you get to go for a walk. But now, does she wake you up on the days you don't work? Does she think, oh, I'm gonna wake Daddy up at 2 o'clock in the morning? See, that's my thing is I don't want my dog waking me up like early in the morning. So I told my husband, do not feed that dog in the morning. Because he gets up at the crack of dawn. I mean, he does. He gets up at like 4 o'clock, 4:30. Bye, Sand. I'm so glad you came by. You kind of still. Yeah, I see. That's why I said do not feed that dog in the morning, because I do not want to get up in the morning on a Saturday and feed the dog. And I'll let him out, but then again, the other night, 2 o'clock in the morning, he wanted out, so I let him out. Well, then I couldn't go back to sleep, so I was up. It was horrible. Do you like working at night, Ohio? My dad did. My dad worked at night, and he liked working at night because he liked to take classes at night, and he could take classes online at night, and he liked doing that. Well, how could you refuse that sweet little biscuit? You couldn't. You just couldn't. Hey, show and tell, did you get everything cleaned up? Did you get the dishes done? Babies to bed? Well, yes. That's why my dad liked it, because it's more peaceful at night, and he could kind of do what he wanted. Well, see, Georgia is more like 5 hours north. But,
You might have been talking about Kathy.
Oh, well, yeah, Kathy's in Lake City, and so it might not be that far for her. Gary Lee's Market. Where is it at in Georgia? Just curious. The Yes, we've missed out on all the news. I had to resort to watching the news on the TV. I much prefer to go to show and tell and find out the news. Well, see, now that's the way to do it, Ohio. That is the way to do it. I think that's kind of what my husband does. He wants me to think he works just constantly.
Okay, that's over on the coast.
But I don't think he does. I think he goes and hides in his office. Jekyll Island, okay. 95. Oh, I'm well versed on 95. I used to drive from Dover, Delaware, here on 95. That's a long way.
Straight through.
Well, I do enjoy your getting the news from you, V, show and tell. And everybody else should go there and get their news as well. Because you don't have to hear all the other garbage, you know? And I like that flight thing you had going the other day.
And it's trustworthy.
I found that very interesting. I'm not flying anywhere right now, but if almost was going to, but I ended up not having to. But I just find that stuff that you put on there real interesting. So, what time do you work? Do you work? Oh, not you, Show and Tell V. I know you're radical, whenever. But Ohio, what hours do you work? If you don't get home till 2 o'clock in the morning. See, my husband, he tried to do that. He worked for this company, and he went to work at what, 11?
7 to 7.
7 to 7? Yeah.
11 to 7.
Yeah, 11 to 7. He did not last long. That is not his thing. Now
When it gets dark 30, it's time to go to bed.
Because, yeah, that man, when it gets dark, he thinks, okay, 3:30. Now, I know this is way personal. This is just personal. And if you don't want to answer it, I fully understand. Do you get a full 8 hours of sleep? Because that's where I'd have my problem. I don't know that my sleep cycle I don't get a full 8 hours of sleep anyway, but I would think my sleep cycle would be really wacky. He couldn't do it. My husband could not do it. He was grumpy. He was surly. He was just nasty. And I was like, it's not worth it. You've got to switch this. This is just not worth it. So thank the Lord. Okay, 3 a.m. to 11. That's not too. You mean you can go right to sleep when you get home? I got to have a little wind down time. Not wine, but just wind down time. That's just me. And I can't watch something that's like shoot 'em up or something. Something serial killer or something like that. I can't watch that. Can't do that. I have to watch something calm, like some kind of All Creatures Great and Small, Father Brown. Something calm.
I'm with Nicole.
Yeah, see, Nicole, I wouldn't be able to go to sleep right away. I'd have to, like I say, I'd have to wind down, read a book, do a puzzle, play solitaire, something like that. I've been playing solitaire on my phone, and you know what my husband said? He said I wasn't doing it right. Really?
They make up their own rules.
I don't understand. See, how my husband can do that. He can literally go take his shower and just hit the bed and go to sleep. However, this past weekend, we were over there at that fancy resort, and I had my own room and he had his own room. Now, the reason for that is because the baby, whose birthday it was, she wanted the big room with the big king-size bed and her daddy to sleep in there with her. So we're like, okay, it don't matter to us. And so I had my own room. He had his own room. Very nice. Because they were queen beds. And we don't fit good on a queen bed because he rolls with a pillow. And so, anyway, we're over there. And I had the light on in the kitchen on the stove, that little bitty light. And he got mad because he said it was too much light. Now, this is the same man who can have a football game on, and I'm trying to go to sleep. And he will tell me, just close your eyes. Just close your eyes. You won't know it. You won't know it's on.
Poor Perlman. That ain't right.
Oh, no, do you have, that's a lot of work, Perlman. That's not, are you sure
that's week to week is wrong?
That discombobulates your entire sensory, your everything. That can be very detrimental to your health. I mean, it might be great for your paycheck, but it could be very detrimental to your health.
Absolutely.
Um,
You can't reset your clock.
I hope you're taking care of yourself, Perlman. You don't want to end up like Radar. That man got too many issues going on. Anyway, so he tells me just to close my eyes, and I'm thinking. So I questioned him. I said, "That little bitty light's bothering you? Why don't you just close your eyes?" He didn't like that. Oh, see, Perlman, that's not good. That's one of the reasons that police officers get burnt out. Is that change of cycle thing? Yeah, see, Ohio, I would like the 3-day weekend thing. In fact, I told my husband if he could work that where he got 3 days, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off, or Saturday, Sunday, and Monday off, that'd be fine too. That'd be great. I'd like that. And I don't really care if it's Saturday and Sunday, because I'm here anyway. Oh, Perlman, that just worries me now. I'm going to worry about you.
Yeah.
I think that when I did do a stint for a couple of years where I would work my day job and a night job, and good Lord, it will wear a person out. Well, kudos to you, Perlman, for 15 years of it, but you need to watch your health. DG Outdoors. Hey. Now, I got a question. Last week I made a comment, and I think I made it to the wrong person. Because, did you get a new thing with like an embroidered, it's a gun sash type thing? And it's got it written, embroidered into it? I think I misspoke to somebody. I may have hurt their feelings. I didn't mean to. There was something else I was going to talk to you about. Do y'all like snow globes? I love snow globes. And gingerbread men. Oh, that's what it was. I knew, see, I just needed something to spark it. What are y'all's favorite Christmas cookies? See, I knew you did. I liked that. That was very nice. Hey, Silly Salmon, how you doing? ASBMP. Hello, how are you doing? See, Nicole, I got quite a few. I got some big ones somewhere.
No bakes.
What you mean no bakes? What kind of cookie is a no bake? Oh, see, yeah, Nicole, shortbreads are my favorite. I'm trying to decide because I used to make like 10 or 12 different kinds. I'm not gonna do that this year. I'm gonna make a sugar cookie because my people like a sugar cookie. Okay, are you talking about like the ones that have oatmeal in them? They're a boiled cookie. They're chocolate. Is that what you're talking about? Oatmeal chocolate chip cookie. I've never made that.
I hadn't seen Theo Fancy before.
He's been now peanut butter. I like those peanut butter cookies that you make and you put the little kiss on the top. I like those. Husband likes just a standard chocolate chip cookie.
So does your baby.
Yeah, the baby girl, she likes a standard chocolate chip cookie.
Your baby boy too.
Baby boy likes cookies, period, I think. And she wants to make gingerbread cookies, but she wants me like to cut them out and all that stuff. I'll do it because it's her, but But definitely, oh, okay, so my grandmother, this would be on my father's side, made, it didn't really take, it is a cookie, but you made it with potatoes and peanut butter and a bunch of powdered sugar. Oh, Pearlman, I'd be big as this house. Ohio, that's pretty much me. I'm not real high on, what is it? Coconut. Not a huge fan of coconut, but, yeah. Pearlman, your house must smell delicious. See, that's part of my problem. Well, first of all, I'm trying not to eat that stuff, but also is the fact that I don't want to run the big oven because it heats up the whole house. Our kitchen and living room and everything's kind of open, and so it heats up the whole house. And I don't like for it to get hot in the house. Well, Pearlman, I think that, I could be adopted. My mother would probably sign up for that. Just to get one of them platters of cookies. I used to do that. I used to make a lot, and I would do like chocolate covered pretzels and all kinds of different things, little muffins and different kinds of like banana bread. I used to do all that, but fruit cakes. But I've gotten lazy in my old age. People,
And
they're not.
expensive.
It is expensive. Probably. No wonder you got to work all them hours if she's baking all them cookies. That's got to cost a fortune.
She ought to be selling them. Daytona.
Well, see, that would work. That would work. That's Mother's favorite beach. I don't have a favorite beach. Well, no, I don't have a favorite beach.
But back in the day, what?
I need to write that down that you're coming in August. I should write that down. Because I will come up there. You can be one of the few people that's ever met me and Matt at the same time. Or not at the same time, but Okay. I'm writing it on my little pad. August. There we go. I got you. Now, does anybody else collect stuff for Christmas? Apparently, Nicole and I both collect snow globes. And okay. Well, I tell you what, Radar's kind of like Granny. He really don't need any sweets. We love them, but don't need them. Destin's beautiful. Destin's pretty. Destin's a bit of a haul from my house, because it's up in the Panhandle, and we're not. They're supposed to put off 2 rockets tomorrow, and they're only going to be like 30 minutes apart. But they got them on 2 different launch pads. So I'm going to have to pay attention to that. It's just kind of neat. I don't know what kind of rockets they are, though. Elon has been shooting quite a few of them lately.
Communication, probably. Communication satellites.
Could be. So, okay, Lori, that's beautiful. Oh, those are pretty. Those are pretty. I like, I don't know, there's not very many Christmas, I don't really like the Grinch stuff. It's not my favorite. And I got where I like kind of homespun type stuff, and the Scandinavian stuff. But you know, I've got my gnomes. I collect gnomes. Pensacola's nice. Um, I'm trying to think. What else do we? Mama collects Christmas pins. She's got quite a collection. Her and the baby girl go through it every Christmas and look at all of them. Grit and Grace, hello, honey. How y'all doing? Penguin ornaments. Oh, how cute! I got penguin right here. Penguin. It lights up, but I don't know if the batteries. I've had these like a really long time. No, he don't light up no more. But I've had him a really long time. Oh, Nicole, I love old-fashioned decorations, and I like homemade decorations. I want to make more decorations. We have a carousel, a Christmas carousel. I don't know where it is.
It's the Disney one.
It's a Disney one, but I don't know where it is.
I do. It's in my closet.
Oh, it's in Mama's closet. My grandbaby for her. Oh Lord. Okay, so we got the Amazon. They know what they're doing. Amazon and Walmart both sent out Christmas toy catalogs. Oh, I love music boxes. Well, I love music. No tree? I've never had a cat that got in the tree, but I can imagine, I think I mentioned this, I would have a hissy fit if they tore up my tree. I would have a knockdown hissy fit. I had to use fishing line one time to secure a tree because it was falling over. What was I saying before that? Oh, her Christmas list. I think her daddy's gonna buy her a bicycle, but I'm not sure. And really, her birthday was last weekend, and so she got a lot of stuff then. But it's like, what do you buy them? I mean, they don't need anything. I mean, she doesn't. She doesn't need anything. And she don't want no clothes. She'll tell you that Santa Claus does not bring socks and underwear. Because every year of her life, she gets socks and underwear. Everybody in the family gets socks and underwear. So y'all tie your tree up to keep the kitty cats from knocking it over? Well, Grit and Grace, we do a lot of craft things, and she likes to garden, and so I might look into getting her. She has some gardening tools of her own, and she has a wheelbarrow. She loves to do her wheelbarrow. Oh, you'd have to fence it in? Oh, mercy. Well, I do have a little fence I could put around, but it wouldn't. I don't think it'd keep a cat out. But my cat didn't ever bother the tree, and the cat we have now isn't allowed in the living room. And so far, she hasn't bothered the one in the dining room or the one in the bathroom, the trees. So I guess she just don't care. Good thing, because I'd hate for her to tear it up. Oh, DG, I do the stockings, yes. Well, see what I do. This is a little in the state of Florida, and I don't know about anywhere else. But when school's fixing to start, they put all kinds of supplies on sale, and they take the taxes off, so you don't have to pay tax on underwear or socks a lot of your toiletry items, all that kind of stuff. You don't have to pay any kind of tax on it. So I buy everybody's stuff then and hide it away, and then at Christmas, then ta-da, they get all that stuff out. Well, oh yes, yes. Now my cat did like to lay on my tree skirt, and it'd have white hair all over my tree skirt. But now I just put presents under there, and they don't ever. Oh mercy! No, I don't have that issue with the cat doing that, or the dog. The dog don't mess with the tree either. He don't care. Uh, he's pretty low key. He's 3, but he's pretty low key. Sleeps a lot. But I'm trying to think. We don't have like a real list of toys that she wants. Um, we
You
got
already
her.
got them all.
We got her last year, which I thought was really cool. We got her these. They're like magnetic building block things. Those were really neat. I like those. Um, and then she likes. Well, she loves those Monster High dolls, which I'm not a big fan of, but she likes them. And of course, she likes Barbie. Now, last year and the year before, she liked Bluey, but she's kind of growing out of Bluey. We've bought her quite a
Praise
few
the Lord.
books, because we want to promote that. We want to promote education, and then of course art things. Like we have bought quite a few art supplies for her. Reba like to chase the squirrels. See, my dog don't care. He don't care. I think he'll watch a bunny rabbit, but he don't chase it or nothing. Now my sister's dog, he goes after the moles and everything. It's not a he, it's a she. I'll be babysitting her. So y'all might get to see her too. She's a chocolate lab. Hello, James, and thank you. I appreciate that. I can't imagine little old Reba chasing squirrels. That's just too funny. Do y'all have a lot of squirrels in the winter up there? We got a ton of squirrels. In fact, my neighbor was like, do you mind if I get rid of some of these squirrels? I was like, I don't care. Whatever you need to do, you do. It's fine. Whatever floats your boat. So, how are you at work right now? Just curious. Just curious. Not that it's any of my business. It's really not. Oh, I didn't tell y'all about what I got. I'm going to show you tomorrow. So I've got this snowman that rides around in the car with you. And it's an inflatable. And the baby hadn't seen it this year. Oh, she's going to be so excited because I got to pick her up from school tomorrow. And that snowman's in the back seat with her. I was going to put him in the front seat, but he kind of blocks the view a little bit. You at work?
Good night,
Does she
boys
check-
and girls.
Night, Mama. Does she chase bunnies? Oh, yeah. See, the squirrels, or what you talking about, chew through the feed barrels, they tear up my bird feeders. It's very annoying, the squirrels. I was trying to be nice. I even bought them a picnic table. You know, little squirrel picnic tables, and you put the little cob of corn on there. And I put it on the other side of the yard, hoping, that they'll stay away from the bird feeders on this side. No. They're destructive little critters. That is so. Now, when does she catch the squirrels? If y'all have never gone on Ohio Valley and seen Reba, she's the cutest little thing. Okay, are they pet raccoons and pet possums? Because we have raccoons and possums. See, behind my house is woods. I live in the suburbs, but behind my house is all woods. And so we have raccoons and possums, and we have bunnies. Especially in our neighborhood, like in the more populated areas, lots of bunnies. And then squirrels. A black squirrel? Have you seen them white squirrels? They kind of pretty. Yeah, I the we have a electric fence around our chickens because of we have foxes, and they're actually real pretty. The foxes, they're the red kind. They're not really red. They're more like an orangey color. But the foxes, the raccoons, and although I don't think the possums or the armadillo. I hate armadillos too. I don't think they really mess with the chicken and the bobcat. They'll mess with the chickens, so he put that up around there. Oh, so she just likes to play chase. Well, that's just too funny. See, my sister's dog is a retriever, and normally they've got a soft bite, but that dog will kill whatever it gets. Hey, Chris. I don't know how to pronounce your. I'm just gonna say, hey, Gordon. Hi. Um. Okay, you live near the bayou? Do I support gays? I support humans. Does that answer your question? Oh, yeah, skunks can be a problem. As far as I will answer again your gay question. What you do in your bedroom is your business. As long as you're not hurting my people, I'm fine. DG, I am sure you got to go to sleep. Okay, tomorrow at 6 o'clock, you go. Oh, is that the one? Is that going to be on your outdoors channel, or is that going to be on your gaming channel? Thank you, Nicole. You're so good. I think maybe Nicole and I have some genetic markers. Have y'all ever done that? Have y'all ever done any of those genetic things? Like 23andMe and Ancestry and all that stuff? I have. My children have as well. That's a whole nother story. It's a long story. Okay, on your outdoor channel? Okay. Well, put your little thing up there. Do you know how to do that? I don't know how to do it. Put your little thing up there so people can get on and get you. When my children wanted to know if, okay, because they are, without modern science, I would not have my children. And when my current husband is not their father, okay, we were not married, and so I had a sperm donor that, yes, I bought sperm, and I picked him out of a catalog, and anyway, they wanted to know if they had any siblings when they got older, when they were adults. And so they wanted to do that. They wanted to do the ancestry thing. And so we did. And I have to say, thank you, Nicole. You're so good about that. And so we did find out they do have brothers and sisters. We also were able to connect with the sperm donor. And so my daughter and I actually met him. Very, very nice man. I owe him so much because he gave me my precious babies. But yes, they have quite a collection of siblings, and it's so funny because you know they've connected with them, and so you see pictures of them and the family traits that they have gotten from him. Oh, he got some strong genes. So it's just kind of an interesting thing. Um, a little different. You know, it's not the same story for everybody. Some people have had really bad experiences with all of it, but thus far, ours have been positive. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing. So I guess I've kept y'all on here for quite some time, haven't I? Probably should let you go to bed. I don't know what time zone y'all are all in. I'm in, you know, Eastern Standard Time, so it's a whopping what time? 9:45 here. Um, Now I'm gonna be up. Quite honestly, I'm gonna be up for another 3 or 4 hours. But I know nobody wants to sit here and listen to me rattle on for 4 or 5 more hours. That's, you know, good God. Um, I do have a question. Have y'all looked at my Christmas tree and picked out an ornament yet? What's your favorite ornament? Can you find my favorite ornament? I don't think you can even see my favorite. Oh, yeah, well, you might be able to. This is my favorite ornament. Now, don't ask me why. I don't really know. Do you see it? See that pink up there? It's pink. Well, it's a 59 Cadillac convertible. You know, Granny likes a convertible. Now, my husband's a Ford man, strictly a Ford man. Winnie the Pooh, yes, yes. American flag, yes. I have that. I collect all different kinds. I just love an eclectic tree. Um, but that '59 Cadillac convertible is pink, kind of reminiscent of Elvis. But I just might would buy me one of those if I won that lottery, a real one, you know, so I could ride around town in it. But yeah, sometimes at night I turned all the big lights off and only have the hello James. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I I just have music, you know, like a piano, Christmas music, and my Christmas lights on, and I just sit here and I'm just as happy as a clam. It just it just makes me happy to be hey Joy, you're back, to um have that time to reflect, to think, pray. Um, it nourishes me. It makes me happy. I was looking. I got this. You know, do y'all go on like the Facebook? By the way, I do have a Facebook page. Do y'all go on the Facebook and get all these pop-up ads? Well, they sent me one today. I had to send it to my husband. You know why? It was a Christmas rug. I was like, I might need that. I don't really. I mean, quite honestly, I really, really don't. I don't need anything. Oh, an electric fireplace? Oh, yeah, that'll be very nice. I have a little, you know, like it's not that little, but it's a little fireplace that I took up to North Florida. It's electric. And then I also bought one for Ohio, but just because I like the way it looks. I would love to have a fireplace, a real out and out fireplace. But quite honestly, we'd get to use it maybe once or twice a year, maybe here. I also want a wood stove. I want a wood stove in Ohio. James, I am always myself. The days of me trying to please other people is long since been gone. The days of me, uh, you know, I don't have anybody that I would have to seek revenge on or be ugly to, or I have forgiven people who have done me wrong. Uh, Laura, you get some sleep. What kind of dogs you got? I'm so glad that you were able to come by. You tell Scooter I said hey. Tell Dawson too, by the way, Kathy. Um, you want it to be summer again? It's just now gotten cold, Ohio. But I can understand. I fully understand. I know, Nicole, you want it to be warmer. Uh, I do. I have to say, I like the fall, and I like the spring. In the winter, I don't mind the winter at all here because that's when I can go outside and I can do stuff. Um, oh no, James, you were fine. You weren't judgmental. You were fine, sweetie. The thing to me is it gets so hot. I mean, it's like 90 something degrees, and you're outside. I mean, you just walk to the mailbox and you're sweating up. I don't like that. I can't go out there and work in my yard when it's so hot. Okay, 22 is a little chilly. Yeah, it's just a little bit chilly. We went to Ohio one year, and it was horrible. It was minus 22, and if it wasn't a blizzard, I don't know what it was, because the snow just blew up on the garage and it went all the way up to the roof. Now we've got some trees planted, so it kind of keeps it from getting, on the house because of the trees. I don't understand why people don't do that more often, too. Oh, see, I don't mind it being cold because I don't have to go out in it. That when I lived in Delaware, that I didn't mind it cold because I only went to the grocery store like once a month, or the commissary. I only went once a month, and the rest of the time I was at home, and I really didn't have to go outside other than to let the dog in and out of the house. And that was just basically opening the back door. It wasn't like I had to really go outside. I had to walk to the mailbox, which wasn't that far. And quite honestly, if I didn't go get the mail, it wasn't a big deal. So I've never had to like Nicole or Ohio, where you have to like go out and walk the dog in it, or go feed animals or tend to stuff. And I never really had to drive in it a whole lot. And even now in Ohio, when we go and if it's snowing, I don't drive. He does, because he don't like for me to drive. I don't think it'd be any fun to have the convertible in that weather either, which I don't know that we would ever have it up there. Generally speaking, we fly, and then he rents something that is appropriate for whatever season that we happen to be there, or if we have to do some work and stuff, and then he gets a truck and all this and that. Well, see, Mama does not like cold. Mama does not like cold at all. And Dwayne, even though he is from Ohio, he has become so acclimated to here because he's been here for 30 years. He don't like cold weather at all. Oh, James, you poor thing. Do you like that weather, James? See, now some people love that kind of stuff. My daughter loves it, eats it up, loves it. CL Fantasy. My car has, I call them ass warmers. But it has those. It's got the air conditioning ones and the steering wheel. You can heat up the steering wheel or cool off the steering wheel. It's quite fancy. I did not pick it out. He did. Oh no, -50. Oh no, no, no. I don't know that you could ever be properly warmed up. It's kind of one of those things where, uh, yes, butt warmers. I would probably, have you seen, I might get my daughter one of these. It's like those, you remember those, they were on TV a while back, and it's like um, you wear it, but it's like a blanket that you wear, and it's got arms in it. I don't remember, snuggly. I don't remember what they called it, but anyway, they've got one now that's electric. It's electric heater one. I'm thinking I might get her one of those for Christmas. Oh, see, James, that would be nice. No bugs and no reptiles, no snakes. But ooh, that's some cold. That's some really cold. But I guess you don't have to have a freezer. You could just put your stuff in them wherever. But is it hard to keep the maintenance on your vehicle? Because I would think that would just be a huge problem to have your engines. I don't know anything about engines, so I'm just off the cuff saying I don't know. And like my washer and dryer are in my garage. Would it cause a problem with your washer? Probably wouldn't hurt your dryer, but yeah. See, James, my daughter lives in Wisconsin, and she truly, I mean, she really, really loves it. I mean, she loves the cold, cold weather. She did not get that from her mama. I like air conditioning. I love me some air conditioning because when it's like 100 outside, I want some air conditioning. But I don't. Okay, the salt. I just saw something about that. I just saw, and I sent it to my daughter about the salt on the roads. Let me see if I can find that. I found this extraordinarily interesting. Um, it was, the thing of it was that let's see if I can find it again. Lord have mercy. But it was I want to say it was Norway, and they don't use salt. They use something different, and they dye it. And they dye it like a red color, but it's not gonna hurt anything. Okay, see, I don't turn the heat on very often either, Ohio Valley. Like even when we're in Ohio, I don't want the heat on unless it's like uh it's got to be really, really, really cold. Cause I'd rather wrap up in a blanket and just sit there and watch TV wrapped up in a blanket. What was that? I got to try to find that. I don't know what I did with it. Do y'all ever do that? You send somebody something and then you don't know where you found it? I do it all the time. And I know my people get tired of me sending them stuff. Kathy, you still on here? You get tired of me sending you stuff? Hey, y'all know that there's gonna be like some big old hoo-ha-ha meteor shower tomorrow night? Oh, Northern Lights. James, you get to see Northern Lights, don't you? I'd love to see the Northern Lights. I think that'd be beautiful. I noticed tonight the clouds were pink. Um, and they were obviously they were to the west, but Okay, see this? Can you see it? That was here. Uh, but I love the skyline and the beauty of nature. You know, the fascination of it all, because uh, it's a gift from God, and I appreciate it. What can I say? Not everybody's going to appreciate it. Not everybody's going to think it's beautiful. Now, see, for Nicole, I know you're going to, but that's what they look like when they fall out the trees. Oh yeah, we're not prepared for any kind of snow, CL. No, we're not. We're not prepared for any kind of snow, any kind of bad weather. In fact, when I was in high school, okay, so that was a really long time ago, it did snow. And they canceled school. And it was just a light snow. It wasn't like, anything traumatic, but they canceled school. Um, but we don't get, we get hurricane days, but, and I don't understand why yesterday they didn't have school, but they had school today. Veterans Day is today. I think that they didn't have school yesterday because the teachers wanted it a 3-day weekend, which I get. Yes, Kathy, there's a meteor shower, big old meteor shower, I guess planned or whatever for tomorrow. Well, I can imagine that school would have been out for the whole week. We're just not prepared. We are not prepared for. No, Nicole, they're not dead. They like, it's almost, they get a shock because they can't take the cold. And so they get a shock and it makes them go, and they fall out of the tree and they just lay there until the sun comes up and heats them back up. And then they roll over and scurry back away. Now, they're a very invasive species. They are not here naturally. They shouldn't be here because they eat things that you really don't want them to eat. So I personally think that's when the people who are our gator catchers and snake catchers and all that stuff, the python catchers and all that, need to come around and collect all those and get them out of here because they're just, yeah. See, you were supposed to be off today, Joy. I don't know why they had it yesterday, but not today. Those lizards are horrible. And the thing is, they started off, some idiot had them in Miami. Well, they kind of went south, and so they're all over the Keys. And now they're trickling their way back up this direction. And they're very invasive. They're horrible. We've also got these other ones that are about that big. And they are like kind of a gray color and then kind of a reddish color or orangey color. And they're very quick, very, very quick. And they have just kind of taken over as well. They too are extremely invasive and eat stuff that we don't want to be doing. Ooh, 65 below? Oh no, James, no. Yeah, that would not work well for me. The lionfish, CL, I hope that they can get all of the invasive lionfish. Apparently, the lionfish, now they're beautiful, like in an aquarium or whatever. They are beautiful, but they eat up the good fish, and we don't like that, obviously. But you can eat a lionfish. Now, I have never done it because there's an art to to not skinning it, but dissecting it or whatever, because of those pricklies are poisonous, and you can only get. I want to say the only way to catch a lionfish, if I'm not mistaken, is by spearing it, um, a spear gun. So yeah, but they have like tournaments here to try to get rid of as many of them as humanly possible because they're on our reef. Because we have a very nice reef out here, and so every so often they'll have a tournament to try to get rid of them. I hate them. Oh, honey, Kathy, she done went to bed. Let's see what time. She goes to bed usually about 8:30, 9 o'clock. Yeah, she tomorrow she's going to the unemployment office. Cause it's a big hoo ha ha. She did go have. She went yesterday and had her hearing aids tweaked because I was like, okay, I can't turn the TV up any further. You're gonna kill me. See, I thought it was spearing them. Okay, are those Ohio? Are those like a form of a lizard type thing? Yeah, Kathy's right. My sister has these big frogs, and they're nasty. They are nasty. I'm just big dreams. Where have you been all day? I kept visiting your channel, and you were not on there. I was worried about you. Are you all right? And guess what? What? That's why you weren't there. Well, happy birthday. I will not sing because I was informed that I could not sing. But please send her my love and tell her happy birthday. I hope y'all did something fabulously special. Yeah, Nicole's up there freezing to death. I think that I think it'd be nice if now Courtney, I bet you'd do it. Sometime me and you can go on here together. I'm trying to talk Nicole into it, but she don't seem to want to. We could put puppies on it. Joy, we could come on here. We could do Ohio. I done been on with Ohio before, but he and I could go on again sometime. See, that's what these things do here when they ooh, that's disgusting, Ohio. Oh yeah, I'm sure I could handle you. I think, hey honey, happy birthday. I think that all of those, and you know that that's an invasive species. Well, maybe not in the desert. I don't know. I wonder if it is. See, people get these pets, uh, like the monkeys. Okay, well now the monkey issue. I don't know if y'all have seen it, but the monkeys were actually in like a zoo originally, and then they got escaped during a hurricane, and it was the fiasco. They bred and the nasty creatures. Uh, well, Nicole, you know what? People will not make judgments, and if they do, shame on them. Uh, oh, okay, you're making a short for us. Very good. Um, but my house is. Kathy can tell you, she's been here. My house is not immaculate. We live here. Oh, that just sounds disgusting, Ohio. Mm. No, and you're right about the fact that about the bacteria and stuff. Reptiles have are nasty creatures. Well, they do get out during hurricanes, and the thing is okay. So they're apparently over in the Tampa area. There's a whole mess of them, and this woman. It's a video, and this woman was kayaking, and they like all jumped in the water and were swimming towards her. I would have had me a flying duck fit. I do not do monkeys. I have a monkey story. I do not do monkeys. Mm-mm. Oh, well, that's so sweet of you. I, I appreciate that, Courtney. I do appreciate that. Oh, Lord. Are you allowed to kill them, Ohio? You know, sometimes they make, we're like, okay, like an alligator. You got to have a special tag and all this garbage. And it's like, okay, I understand. I get it. You don't want people just, but I'm sorry. If there's an alligator after Reba and you got your weapon there, guess what? Bang, bang. If you can't do it, I can. Oh my word. Even if you kill them, they don't let go. I bet they got sharp little teeth too. Nasty, nasty. I've only been to Vegas one time. And I didn't, I gambled a little bit, not a lot. But I do have to say, we went up to like a mountain, to a little tiny resort. It was kind of like a Swedish Alps looking little place. It was very nice. I liked that little place. And I did like going out in the desert and like there were no lights and just the stars. Oh my word, that was beautiful. Oh, cool. Cool, Courtney. Take pictures, take pictures. I'll have to write that down because I ain't going to remember. I'm old. I'll write it down, Ohio. That is really cool. See, I can't say we really get the northern lights here, if you know what I'm saying. All right. Okay. I'll look it up. That's it, Mount Charleston. That's where we went. And then we went out to that dam. And that was neat. Um, and we went swimming. We went out on a boat. The people had a boat. That is very exciting, Courtney. Very exciting. See, it was for her birthday. See, I can see that if they were, if it was doing its thing, I'd probably just lay out there in my lawn chair and watch it. Wrapped up in a blanket if you're at Nicole's house. I don't know. I don't know about y'all in Missouri if it's cold, but Nicole's freezing her you know what off. So is Ohio Valley. Checkered. Your sky is checkered. Joy, where do you live? I know you've told me before, but I forgot. I'm old. I'm senile.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you don't live. That Pearlman lives in Pennsylvania. There are parts of Pennsylvania that are beautiful. And I love the Amish country. Pearlman, you still here? Um, are you at work, Pearlman?
Oh,
So, because of the oh dear Gussie, this little elf on the shelf thing. Do y'all have to do that? I have to do it for my grandbaby, and finding new ideas for that elf on the shelf because I won't do anything tacky. Oh, you on vacation? You on vacation and sitting at home? You're supposed to do something fun and exciting on your vacation. I guess you're going hunting though. That's probably what you're doing. Oh, okay. See, we can go. Uh, it's a bit of a haul for us to go to Pennsylvania from our place in Ohio because we're on the other side. Well, that's an interesting name. Did I show y'all my pillow? I got it at the thrift store. Ain't it pretty? It was $1.50. See, yeah, Lancaster. That's where I went. That's another thing. If I was to win the lottery, I'ma buy me one of them quilts from them little Amish women. Oh, okay. Dual citizenship. My children were almost dual citizenship, but I ended up staying here. Isn't it funny how it's a small world? We really, you know, we're closer to each other than we think we are. Now, it's not like in England or Ireland or Scotland or something like that, because those really are very, very small communities. Um, in fact, if you ever talk to any of them that are from over there, and they'll say, "Oh, well, it's over 200 miles." Uh, my son drives 200 miles in a blink of a hat. My husband drives probably 50 to 75 miles to work every day. See, I'm gonna be going to one of them. I went to what was the name of it? They got good food in some of them Amish places. Um, Excellent ice cream. Y'all like ice cream? I love ice cream. What's your favorite ice cream? I mean, I love chocolate, but during the holidays, they have a peppermint stick ice cream. My sister and I love that. That's another thing. I would love to go to an Amish auction. Now, I used to live in Delaware, and you could spit to Maryland. Okay, butter pecan or pecan, whichever way you prefer to say it. Um,
well, Kathy, you know you can.
Go. I go all the time. Was it called Layman's? It's the Amish type store. It's not really an Amish store, but they got some really cool stuff. Really cool stuff. Yes, CL. I enjoy those no sugar added Klondike bars myself once in a while. My husband will buy those once in a while. He thinks he's being nice.
Orville.
Okay, is that the same as Orville for the Orville Redenbacher popcorn? Mama loves popcorn. So does my grandbaby. We used to string popcorn and put it, strings of it on the trees. I don't do that anymore. That was too much work. I know in Ohio, at our place up there are certain farms that grow the Orville. Okay, so it's not the same. Well, you don't know. Don't quit laughing at me. Um, the but they grow the Orville Redenbacher popcorn, and they have little signs on their farms that that's what they're growing. I guess it's kind of like them French fry commercials for McDonald's. Well, what kind of place is that, Nicole? Oh yeah, Kathy. The Amish stores and the Amish like they'll do like a farmers market. We had one in Dover, and it was amazing. See, Ohio, that's where we went. Yeah, we went there because, well, because I wanted to, quite honestly. And the other, we're gonna go. Oh God, what's the name of it? Hocking Hills. I want to go to Hocking Hills, Ohio. If y'all have never seen it, it looks very interesting. I want to go there. I want to get one of them cute little cabins and stay in it.
And it's not that far.
Now, Ohio, you may know this already, but one of the Christmas trees that I'm gonna be working on tomorrow is the University of Michigan tree. I'll show it to you. I know you're really interested in seeing that one. Yeah, that's it. That's that. I want to. I'm not gonna be like hiking up, you know. No, I'll do a stroll. Uh, See, I knew you'd have something snarky about it. I knew. See, okay, so I will tell you, there was we were almost going to Wisconsin this coming weekend, and my husband, being the Michigan fan that he is, he's like, "Well, I don't know. I gotta look at the football schedule." And so I'm like, I don't know how to. Kathy, you are asking me how to spell something. Please. Um. So he says, let me look at the schedule. So he looks at the schedule and he says they're playing Northwestern in Chicago. Well, we were going to have to fly into Chicago, and I said, wait a minute. Does this mean you want to go to that football game? So he's looking, he's on his phone and he's doing his thing, and he's like, well, I can get tickets for whatever it was. I said, well, wait a minute. I don't care if you go to the game, but I don't want to go. So we almost went, and he was going to go do that. And I was like, you go have fun with that. I'll stay at the hotel and just vegetate in the room. But it ended up where we're not going. We're going to stay home. Oh, how cool. Well, I'll have to go on there and look at it. But anyway, I got out of going to a Michigan football game. See? You should be proud of me. Anytime I go, they don't win. Every time I've gone, they've lost. I'm like, I don't want to go. CL, I am sure you are exhausted. Come see me anytime. I'm here every Tuesday, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. But I pop in every so often. Okay, Big Dreams, you might not realize this, okay, because I don't think you were here yet. But Kathy is my cousin. Her mama and my mama are sisters. Well, see, yeah, I'm not gonna go. I don't want to go to any game, honestly. However, I did notice tonight my alumni, Vero Beach Fighting Indians, are in the playoffs for the state championship, and they play Friday nights. Football's big here, and I was like, I might could go to that because I do like a good football game. Well, see, yes, the Indians and Chief are close. Um, but anyway, so I don't like going to them. I used to. We went to a Mrs. Yoder's kitchen. It was right down the road from that store, and it was a buffet. It was delicious. Even my daughter found food to eat, and she's a vegan. My son about killed himself on fried chicken. And they had fabulous desserts, if I recall correctly. Probably. Beautiful area. Beautiful areas. And the most wonderful looking horses that were, in the fields and stuff. And I'm sure they're their workhorses. Yes, Kathy, are you writing all this down? Now, the thing of it is, what all did I buy? I bought some interesting things. I bought some prepper items from there. Ohio, you probably... have you ever seen their catalog? It's wonderful. It's wonderful. Now, they're proud of their products, so they ain't cheap. I wanted an axe. They had an axe that I really, really liked. I got this terrible itch on my back. But they had this axe I wanted. But there's no way for me to have gotten it home because I would have had to check baggage or come walking through the airport with an axe, and that's not gonna cut it. I bet that's it. The exotic animals? Like what kind of exotic animals? Not like monkeys. Don't do monkeys. But I do think I would seriously buy me some of them exotic chickens, like frizzle-legged chickens and stuff. Well, that's true, but postage is ridiculously expensive. Well, thank you so much, and welcome. We're just talking about the Pennsylvania, Ohio. Uh, yeah. Well, welcome. Um, Big cats. Well, see, February is so cold up there in February. I don't know about February. However, I think we're going to be up there in February because the grandbaby wants to see snow. And there's a time frame in February that we could go up because she's going to have like a Friday and a Monday. Because we can't take her out of school too terribly much. Her mom and daddy won't let us. They're hateful like that. They're thinking she needs her education more than she needs to spend time with her granny. That's just wrong. But Anyway, she wants to see snow. So we'll probably go up in February. They have spring break in like, I want to say April. But the thing is when you go and you're going to get tickets, when you have to fly, this is the thing. When you fly, you don't fly during spring break, Thanksgiving, Christmas, or 4th of July. It costs too much. They jack those prices up to ridiculous. I do appreciate. Oh, you had 3 inches of snow? Mm. All right. We used to have a snowplow in Ohio. And for some reason, I don't know why, my father-in-law, before he passed away, he gave it away. Why? So if we're ever there on any long-term basis, I know one of the first things my husband buy is a snowplow. And you got a 50-50, he's going to buy one of those. It's not a jet ski, it's a snow ski thing. You got a 50-50, he'll be wanting one of them.
Well,
Oh, how I will, because that'd be fun. You could bring Reba. And it'd be nice to meet your wife. I am in Florida, and I am from Florida, but my husband is from Ohio. Snowmobile. That's it. Nicole, see, you're so smart. That's it. He would want a snowmobile. He had them when he was a child. He was a spoiled child. He was a very spoiled child. I was not a spoiled child. He was a spoiled child. Did she? Oh, I bet Reba is really soft. When I think about petting her, I bet she's so soft. Max is soft. My dog, he's got the best ears. They're just like velvet. They're wonderful. I bet them little puppies and Nicole's are just so sweet, smooshy, and soft. We love animals. Have you ever noticed, like on cats, that cats that are white or have white on them, the white fur is softer than the other colors? It's just an observation I've made. Oh, I bet she is. Is Spirit a boy or a girl? Could go either way with that name. And I don't think I've ever known. I love a big old soft dog. Thank you very much. No, it is not real. How long does it take me to decorate it? Well, it takes me about 2 days. And the reason being that it's because I'm so doggone short. And so I have to get all the ornaments laid out and have Mama hand them to me while I'm on the ladder. Because I can't go up and down the ladder no more. That's just, I'm too old for that. Oh, I bet, Nicole. Oh, I bet. We can't afford a real tree because this size of a real tree would be knocking on $300 to $400, and so no, that's not gonna happen. Oh, okay, that's a good deal. Ohio, that's a real good deal. My cousin Kathy went and picked out my dog Max up in Live Oak, or near Live Oak, Florida, because they had them, and Mama and I went up there when the puppies was ready to come home and got him. But he's always been just the sweetest thing. She did real good picking him out. Male, okay. All right, see, Max has also been fixed. when you live next door to the dog catcher, you have to make sure everything's, status quo. You don't want to be hauled into the pokey. I bet Reba. Oh, you have Reba's son? Well, what's his name and how come we have never seen him? Is he little? Is he a puppy? My, I don't think any of my dogs have ever had puppies. Now my dad's dog had puppies, and I had to help her with it. That was not fun. You got to go on Ohio Valley Prepping, Kathy, and look at Reba. Reba is a sweetheart. Oh, he's big then. He's one of those, or he and Reba are, what are they, King something Spaniels. I don't know the fancy name. That's it. I see. Thank you. But see, I'm not real, generally speaking, high on teeny tiny little dogs. Now, my cousin Kathy, the one on here, she had a little bitty poodle. He was little, and his name was Pepper. And Pepper lived to be like really, really, really old. And Pepper was sweet. But sometimes little dogs can be kind of yappy snappy. And so I don't like yappy snappy. I don't mind high energy, but don't be snappy. I like snappy. I've always thought one of them little kind of brindle-ish looking what are they called? Them hot dog dogs with the long hair, dachshunds. I always thought those were kind of cute. But I understand they sometimes have a lot of back problems. So I probably wouldn't get one of those because I would want it to jump up on the couch with me like Max does. Now, see, I did not let Max get on the couch. He was not going to be a couch dog or sleep in the bed dog. He was going to have his little kennel and all that good stuff. Well, that didn't last, but, not even a month. And my husband was like, oh, let the little dog on the bed, let the little dog on the couch. So that's how that happened. His name's Chewy. That is so funny. Oh, okay. Well, that's where they get the size from. Them Bernese Mountain Dogs can be big. My vet raises those, and she actually showed hers at, oh God, what's the name? Westminster. Pearlman, you need to go to bed, honey. You need to get all the sleep you can. Lord have mercy. Pearlman, thank you for coming on. I appreciate it. Good luck with your hunt. Hope it turns out just the way you want. And don't eat too many cookies. If you eat too many, you won't be able to fit into your outfits to go hunting. Just saying. But good luck. All right, I suppose I got to go to bed myself, or at least wind down. Ohio, don't work too hard. Give Reba and Chewy some kisses from me. And I will definitely let you know when we are up that way and are going to go up to the Amish country. I'd like that. I really would like that. That'd be nice. I just know you can't do it in the middle of the night. Not that I'm going to go to the Amish country in the middle of the night. We went to the Smucker's Jam place too. That's somewhere near where we went. Yes, Joy, thank you. Thank you, Nicole. Thank you. And everybody else. Y'all have a great night. I will be here again next week. And who knows, I might pop on occasionally. I appreciate everybody. And y'all enjoy life. It's important. And keep in touch with people. Very important. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.